They say numbers don't lie, but in the wrong hands, numbers become a weapon. And nowhere is that more true than in the so-called crime stats. For decades, we've been told, Black people commit more crime. However, the data tells a different story. Let's start with what they want you to see. In 2019, Black Americans made up 13.6% of the population, but 26.6% of all arrests. Meanwhile, white Americans were 61.6% of the population and 69.4% of arrests. Sounds like proof, right? Sure, until you realize arrests are not convictions. Here's how they stack the deck. On the white side, they split the numbers. Hispanic white, Middle Eastern North African white, Asian white, all counted separately or blurred into other white minorities. But when it comes to Black crime data, they take native Black Americans, the core group, and inflate the stats by adding in Caribbean, Afro-Latin, and African immigrant populations. The result? White crime appears diluted, while native Black crime appears inflated. That's not data. That's statistical manipulation. So, let us adjust for reality. First, targeting bias. Research shows Black Americans are arrested 2 to 3 times more often than their actual involvement in crime would suggest. So, to correct that distortion, we adjust the arrest share downward by a factor of 2.5, bringing it closer to reality. Next, 22% of felony arrests are dropped before court, and Black defendants are 7 times more likely to be wrongfully convicted. Once we apply those filters, the narrative, it flips. After adjustments, Black crime rate is approximately 7,500 per 100,000. White crime rate is approximately 7,400 per 100,000. That is a difference of less than 2%, statistically identical. The Black crime you hear about isn't based on convictions. It's based on arrest data shaped by who's watched, who's stopped, and who gets charged. You're not seeing crime statistics, you're seeing policing statistics. And they are not the same thing. We're not asking for sympathy. We're demanding accuracy. Because when you clean up the data, you clear up the lies. This is ABFTV. The truth behind the numbers.